a really great example of a forehand faded length from Mohamed in that front right of the court. So he does a hold to start with. So this is not necessarily the most important thing, but because of that little hold, he sends his opponent to the left a little bit. You see Matthew going to the left. So as ElShorbagy gets onto this position, just holds it. Matthew goes, body weight going the wrong way. So that makes it a lot easier. But even if Matthew was going in the same direction that Mohamed was hitting, there's so much good going on here. And this is what I want to show you and expose a little bit. So it's where he lands that ball. It's that back of that service box again. Classic position. I talk a lot about this when we come to this dying and fading length. So, and then look what happens there. That ball is now dipping onto the glass. Really difficult, nearly impossible for Matthew to get back there, especially that he's got in the wrong position. And this is this classic position that if you're in front and you've got a good opening and a good opportunity, you've got a good angle, you definitely want to consider playing this dying and fading length a little bit more. It's such an undervalued shot, I think, at the amateur level. A lot of players are told to hit the ball to the back of the court. Of course, yes, that's fine. That's all good and well. But can you be a little bit more nuanced? Can you hit a shot of this nature, asking the question of your opponent, going, right, you either need to take that ball there, or if you let it hit that back wall and glass, you're going to have to dig that ball out massively. So next time you play, see if you can just get in a good position where maybe like Mohamed here, he's got his racket up, he's got that bit of thread, he's got a lot of options, okay? So it's not the best shot from Matthew Castagna in this position, but it's then what he does with the placement. Also notice that because he's slightly away from the sidewall, look where he hits that front wall. He doesn't hit the front wall right next to the sidewall. He gives himself that margin, and then all of the angle now does this. Look how it's fading towards the sidewall. Again, a common amateur fault here is the person hits inside the ball too much, probably lands the ball another foot to the right, and then it ends up hitting the sidewall at around the service box area, and this just massively exposes it. If you're going to play that dying fading length, you've got to make sure that you hit that ball an inch or two away from that sidewall, especially if you've got an angle, so then it dips and fades. You do not want to bring that sidewall into play. And yeah, have a little go in this next time you play. Just one more time for good measure.